Lauren Scholl, and I am an implementation specialist with UFLI. And this is my first visit to One City Schools, and I think it is a very special, fabulous thing that is happening here.
And I am Carrie Perry. I'm the UFLI Academy coordinator. This is my second experience at One City Schools. My first experience was back in January when we got to train the whole staff at One City, which was an incredible experience and such a unique perspective that you guys have here to train the community and create such a um, you know sense of like reading is so important and allow all the community members to expand that in your world here. Our second experience, we were able to bring in people from outside of the community, as far as Chicago and the Madison metro area schools as well. And it was just such a great experience. The room is fantastic. It's comfortable. It's intimate, and we had such a great crowd that were asking such amazing questions. And it was just a great learning experience all around, and accommodating hosts and hostesses. And so we cannot wait to come back and experience this over and over and over again.
Yeah, I was just going to say we had lots of great conversations about literacy, a lot of great things happening.
Hi, I'm Carissa Finn from Chicago, Illinois. I'm with the Chicago Literacy Group. I just finished a great 2 days here at One City Schools attending a UFLI Foundations training. Throughout the course of the 2 days, we learned why the teaching of reading matters so much, really dove into the science of reading and the principles of effective instruction, really giving us a call to action to teach all students to learn to read. We also learned about the what, the importance of structures in our teaching, really thinking about the 2-day model, taking kids from sound knowledge to grapheme phoneme correspondences, through words, through text. And we also got the how. We got so many amazing tools, the language that the teacher uses throughout the lessons themselves, as well as just some of those additional items like the progress monitoring and the importance of the ways that we can increase opportunities for practice. Overall, I learned that practice makes permanent. So thanks so much, UFI, and thanks for One City Schools for hosting us in this amazing 2-day opportunity.
Hi, my name is Amy Hefty. I am Director of Special Education for Urban School District in Wisconsin. I came to the UFLI training, pop-up training for the last 2 days to see what I could learn about implementation of UFLI. At first, I was concerned. I have been using UFLI for the last 3 or 4 years and helping teachers in our district use UFLI for the last 3 or 4 years. And I wasn't sure that there would be a lot of new learning for me, but I'm really glad I came because the tips and tricks that I learned today are just going to help my teachers, help our scholars to learn to be better readers. And the foundational work we did in understanding the science of reading and the why behind each portion of the lesson is really beneficial to helping teachers understand what they're doing, why they're doing it, and what corrective procedures they need to do to be able to make sure that students understand the concepts that they're teaching.
Hi, my name is Patricia Deal, and currently I'm the reading specialist at Lighthouse Christian School. It's been a very good 2 days here. I have a license to teach reading, but I was never really formally taught to teach reading, the reading that allows kids to become fluent in reading. So what I got being here today, I got an understanding of all the pieces that are put in place for a child to become a fluent reader. I've done a lot of study in reading and I've done a lot of trainings in reading, but it's all been very disjointed. But being here for the last 2 days, it gave me an opportunity to understand the continuity and the flow and the lots of work and practice that goes into building fluent readers. So I feel like now I'm better able to serve my students. I did the best with I did the best with what I had, but I can do it even much, much better now.
Hi, my name is Jill McDonald, and I'm a volunteer tutor at One City. And I don't come from an education background, but really wanted to address the disparity in reading performances between white and black students. It's been a problem for decades, and it hasn't been addressed. So I'm a volunteer here. I didn't have any formal training in education, so started tutoring. So this weekend really helped me solidify the reason why we're using the UFLI program and the background to be able to help my scholars in a step-by-step program to get them to reading proficiency.
Hi, I'm Kaina. I'm currently living here in Madison. My experience for this weekend was one that makes me think about the importance of reading and how much, if you don't really know how to read, like it's hard to kind of like get around, and just makes me feel for many of the children that I often hear struggle with reading. And it also took me back to my own childhood, like what made me read, like how did I learn to read and all that. So just makes me want to give that back to others because it's a gift.